Okay, we are back. Oh, my capture's weird. I thought Smiling Friends was confirmed for 5 seasons. It's kind of crazy to me that it's ending. That's sad. Man, season 3 was so good. It is now time for Rabbit and Steel. I would like to capture the game, please. Is it really one of those games that can't be captured with... Alright, well, I would like people to be able to hear the intro, so 1 second. Oh, if they did more than 3, they'll probably start running the risk of making the show worse over time? Yeah, that's fair. We'll get a movie, right? I'm kidding. There we go. The music for this game is genuinely gorgeous. Jax, if you have not played this game, there is, where's the other one? There's another game called Maiden and Spell. I could play that one too, honestly. Let me download that. That's really quick. No. I'll show what this game is.
By me.
Wait. Hold on, I missed something. Okay. So... yeah. Here. So there are 4 difficulties. I haven't unlocked the last one, but there's cute, normal, hard, and then something else. And then there's different starting points that you can unlock. And then you can set it to different publicities. I just play offline usually. Let's do Scholar's Nest. So there's 5 different characters that you can play as, and they all have their own play styles. Don't remember which one I like the most. I'll do Have You Played? And you have different character color palettes. They're all pretty good. Also, is the volume okay? So you have all these different abilities that do different things. Like your primary is the first ability, these, and then there's secondary and third, and then there's an ultimate. And now the game begins. So now you have these MMO style AoEs that you have to avoid. There we go. And then you get different loot each time. It's kind of roguelike, kind of. And they all affect your abilities in different ways. There we go. So now my... Well, I'll just have an aura, basically, that curses enemies nearby. Ah! You should make your own game with cute characters? Tenchi, you already did. Tenchi, you fool. Deals damage once per second, can be applied twice to deal twice as much damage. I can't believe Tenchi instantly forgot about Fairyborn. Nice. Tenchi would make a great game. That's true. It's always so quiet in this library. Well, it is as long as you don't talk to too many of the to any of the crows here. Used to be a quiet bunch, but ever since the spell, they chattered nonstop. They say that the stars are guiding them to knowledge, or something like that. I don't think that's true. The spell makes you hear thoughts of others under its control. So in all likelihood, they're just hearing their own thoughts. Kind of funny, isn't it? They want to be smart and special, and now they're convinced they are. Maybe I shouldn't make fun of them. We all have our flaws. All right. So now I can upgrade stuff. The global cooldown is faster. Small boost to speed. No longer deals damage. Grants a brief invulnerability and leaps towards the cooldown is shorter. Now has a maximum of 3. That seems pretty good. Oh, not enough gold. Okay, ready for the actual game? Oh. Damn. Ugh. Hello, Prowler. Oh! Rude. Not gonna hit me. Ah. Oh. Your GCDs become 1.10 seconds, all moderately increases movement speed. Your max HP is increased by 1. You become able to graze slightly into a projectile without taking damage. Slightly increases movement speed. That seems pretty nice. Hold on, I'll be able to read that in a second. Oh shit! Oh sh! Ah. Okay. Do you guys understand the game now? Oh, God. Things on stream? No. Oh god. Go. Ah! Oh my god. What's next? King's Arsenal. Training. That's a tomato on your head? It's important to when shooting a bow to keep a steady center of gravity, especially when you're floating in the air like this. So I've honed my archery skills while keeping a tomato resting on my head. But I've gotten so used to the feeling of it being there, I can't aim right without it anymore. I see. Sorry, I gotta go. Oh my god. Now makes you briefly invincible and erases bullets in a small radius around you. Size is larger and deals significantly more damage. Gains you use every 3 times you use another ability, up to a maximum of 2. Okay. That wasn't bad. Oh god, it's this one. Special move. Oh! Oh. Oh, God, I'm stupid. I took too much damage during that. Hmm. 30% chance of dealing 100 damage to all enemies when your primary does damage. Every time you gain a buff, gain another random buff for 5 seconds. Deal damage 100 damage 5 times, 5% chance. I'm gonna take the 100. Oh! 1 second. You can stay up and watch this kind of EP. I hope you have a night. Good night, Seth. Thanks for being here. Oh!
Taco.
What? How are you guys liking it? Ow! Got bunny girls, so you approve. I understand.
Tenchi, watch out.
Oh. Come on. Oh my god. Ugh. The Red Dark House. Hello. A crow? Come to the Dark House to find trinkets, have you?
Is watching.
What? What does that mean? I'm Minna, a student of the Nest. I've come to spread the wisdom of the stars. And maybe find some trinkets. Have you seen any? Our precious gems are not for sharing. Well, I have some wisdom as well. Have a good night, knights. Maybe I could impart some knowledge to you in exchange for something shiny. Very well, bird. What do the stars say? Wanting material possessions is a corruption of the heart. True happiness is found in the pursuit of knowledge and sharing this knowledge with others. Your material possessions cannot follow into your death. Great teachings will be immortal. So I was specifically looking for a trinket I could use as a hat. Your lesson is absurd, little bird. What was Princess Ranelli loved for, if not her status and wealth? I have the dragon's fallen here, if not because these things were stolen from us. True happiness will be when we retake the castle. You'll see then. Oh well, maybe I'll look somewhere else. GCD is slower, slows movement on use, deals much more damage and size is larger. Grants a brief invulnerability and places down Dark Field that lasts 0.6 seconds. Field is much larger but only lasts a brief moment. Gains 2 uses per cooldown. I love the dragon designs. Oh my god. I do not remember these AoEs though. Oh, I like fluffy dragons. Okay. Yeah, the bullet hell is kind of Undertale, kind of Toho. The actual experience of playing it is supposed to call back to MMOs like Final Fantasy XIV. Ah. Maybe. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh my god. Oh. So that was a run. I failed, but I swear there was a way to like oh right. There we go. So based on different achievements you can get, you can have little decorations. I do always pick the green one because I'm green. All abilities have a 20% chance of dealing 200 damage to all enemies when used. Deal 150 damage to all enemies when you use your special. There's a 30% chance of dealing 100 damage to all enemies when your secondary does damage. Every 10 seconds, when you use your secondary, gain flow dex, which means your secondary does 70 more damage, or 70%. Every time you or You or debuffs you apply deal damage to an enemy. Apply Spark to all enemies. Deals damage to the afflicted enemy and its 2 closest neighbors once per second. That's pretty cool. The game's very lightweight too, which I like. Lots of different devices can play this. I have not played this with other people yet, but you can. I would like to. Every 8 seconds, use your secondary will fire an Eldritch Beast towards your target, dealing 300 damage. Starts battle on cooldown. Your primary applies poison for 5 seconds, 40 damage per second. At the start of each fight, inflict all enemies with poison for 99 seconds. Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. I also just love the soundtrack for this game. Dear sister, I have taught the others as best as I could. They seem to find it difficult to pay attention. If only they could be as studious as you and I. Your latest insight was truly wonderful. I was turning the thought over in my head. Truly, happiness is found in wisdom. And if they fail to listen, imparting your knowledge to others gives me a purpose beyond myself. What else could come close to filling a creature's heart? I'm sorry, Saya, but I'm trying to concentrate. Could you leave me be? The stars speak once more. I will impart their wisdom in due time. Of course. My apologies. Oh.
You're toast, son!
I am. Has a larger radius and deals significantly more damage. Now has a cooldown of 4 seconds. I have the poison counter on it. Well, actually, I don't. No longer deals damage, supercharges your special. Deals more damage. Cooldowns are shorter, but no longer randomly resets. While standing in the field, gain Nova. Duration of the field is shorter, and the buff granted is stronger. You could. I would not mind. I think supercharging the special sounds fun. Spend all your money at a store. Oh, I got a bunch of new stuff. I've never done that? That's funny. There we go. It is very fun. Although later I will be moving to Baten Kaitos, so today might not be the best time. But on a future date, absolutely. You will get addicted to this game though. Oh man. Okay. They already have so many games to play, and yet I play none of them. Just very bored. I feel that. I did download both of your games, and I am planning on playing both of them on stream. Mess that up. Cooking your boots, you're not wearing socks? How are you wearing boots without socks? That sounds uncomfortable. This game does make me want to get into like more electronic style music. That's what you're supposed to do. Or boots? What the? Yeah, this reminds me a lot of like Final Fantasy 13. Your secondary deals 10% more damage. I don't have a secondary anymore. Every 10 seconds, your secondary will... I don't have a secondary! Every 6 seconds fires slow moving projectiles. Yeah, I just love this game. I will probably move on after this run. So I do want to spend some time on Baten Kaitos. Of course, Chex. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Ah. Ah. Now this game does have two of my favorite things. Cute bunny girls and cosmetics that unlock with achievements. Man, I will definitely be playing this more in the future though. I have a lot of fun with it. Let's see. I am curious about the new cosmetics. Oh, I think you would be buying them. Right. The dancer is pretty fun because their QTE, or not QTE, their global cooldown is pretty consistent. All their skills, except for the ult, uses the same thing. And then your ult buffs the other abilities. It's pretty cool. And then the modifications you can make to the skills are pretty fun. The skills also all buff each other too. You can kind of see them all glowing like that. That's when a buff is applied to that ability. So like, ideally you'd be alternating between the three abilities as often as you can. Like that. Pretty cool. Yeah, the dancer's fun, just I have a hard time getting through fights. She doesn't do as much damage. I think there is at least one secret class too that I haven't been able to unlock yet. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll be back in just a moment with Baten Kaitos, so stick around.